Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, let's jump right into it. So if you're interested in buying a house in Jamaica, well, this is the video for you. Because today we're going to talk about the two main ways you can get the money to buy the house, whether it's through National Housing Trust or the private lending institutions. I'm going to explain the good and the bad of each option, so you can decide which one is the right one for you. Stick around until the end and I'll tell you which one I would choose. Before we get started, people, I would love to hear from you. So have you ever looked into NHT or a private lending for buying a house? Drop a comment and let me know what you think, guys. Let's start with National Housing Trust. NHT has been around for a long time, people, helping Jamaicans afford homes. So if you work and you pay into NHT, you can borrow money from them, alright? And that you can use to build or to buy a house. To qualify for a loan, you need to have worked and contributed to NHT for at least 7 years. So guys, when you pay into NHT, it builds a fund over time that they use to give loans to people who want to build houses. One of the best things about NHT is a low interest rate. For example, one of my friends borrowed at least $4 million from NHT and only pays about $20,000 per month over the span of 25 years, guys. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a good deal compared to many other private options out there. NHT also builds homes for lower prices, which is great for first-time buyers. One downside is that NHT doesn't always have enough homes available, so you might have to wait a pretty long time for one. So if you need a house quick, NHT might not be the fastest option. So before we get into the pros and the cons, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out and it ensures that you don't miss any future videos. Or if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, so let's get back to it. Now, let's talk about private lending. So what is private lending? Let me explain. So private lending is when you go to a bank or a private financial company to borrow money to buy a house. Yeah, one of them loan companies. This option is usually quicker than NHT, but it comes with its own pros and cons. So with private lending, you apply for a loan directly from the lender. If you meet the requirements, you notice I said if, like having a good credit score and a steady income, then they'll approve the loan. The process is usually faster than waiting in line for an NHT loan. Express. One big advantage of private lending is that it is quicker. If you qualify, again, if you might get approved in just a few weeks. Private lenders can offer more flexibility, such as different loan products, varying loan amounts, or even customized payment terms. Here's the downside. Private loan companies usually have higher interest rates, ranging from about 8 to 12%. That means your monthly payment could be much higher compared to NHT loans. Private lenders also have very strict requirements. You need to have a good credit score and a steady income, and sometimes a big deposit is required. So this is what it would look like if your application form was denied. Now, let's compare NHT and private lending side by side and let's see which option is better for you. So, how do you choose the right option for yourself? It really depends on your personal situation. If you have a really good salary and a solid credit score, well, private lending might just be better for you. But if you're just starting out and you need to keep your monthly payments low, NHT might be the way to go. If you need your money quickly, private lending is usually faster. But if you can wait a few years, NHT offer better interest rates and a longer payment term. So if you've been contributing to NHT for a while, you might find it much easier to qualify for their loan. But if you haven't been contributing and you need more money, private lending is probably your best bet. So there you have it, guys. Both NHT and private lending, pros and cons. So it really depends on your situation. So if you qualify for an NHT loan, it's usually a great deal with low interest rate and longer payment terms. But if you need the money quickly or you require a larger loan, private lending might be the better option despite the higher interest rate. So let me tell you why I choose NHT. And that's because of the obvious, the peace of mind that it gives. Because the payments are more affordable. I'm not just stressing to pay off a loan, I'm actually building a real ownership in my home. At a steady pace, of course, without feeling overwhelmed. That kind of security is something you just don't get at a private lending. Which options do you think is better for you? NHT or private lending? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified for future videos. And to everyone that watched the video, I want to be blessed upon yourself. So until next time, I'm gonna drop a video. I'm out.